back. I'm Tedward, and today, thanks to Bond Group in Waltham, Massachusetts, on this fine, almost autumn day, we're starting Bonnet Up in the 1960 Austin Healey 3000. And no, your eyes don't deceive you. You have seen this car before. Not just an Austin Healey 3000 on the channel. No, you've seen this Austin Healey 3000 on the channel because a fella bought it, enjoyed it, put some miles on it, decided, hey, I'm a Porsche guy, as some people do, and we're selling it again. So it'll be back up on the auction block on Bring a Trailer pretty soon, but that gives me an opportunity to photograph it and take you for another drive. This thing is such a blast. I love Mk1 Austin Healey 3000s. I think this is the most handsome of the bunch. This is the BT7, not the BN7, meaning that it has rear seats. Believe it or not, this is a 2+2. We've got the tonneau cover on, and it's fit so nicely. I'm not going to mess with this because it will just ruin the vibe, but honestly, kind of crazy that you could fit 4 human beings in this vehicle. The proportions, mwah, chef's kiss, A+. It's all bonnet, and you just kind of sit there behind all of this amazing powertrain. And up front, we have, to its namesake, a 3-liter, but really it's a 2.9 liter inline 6. It's gorgeous, it sounds sonorous, but it's not quite as smooth as what you would get out of, say, the Jag 3.8 or 4.2 liters in an E-Type. This has a character all its own, and I am here for it. And as you can see from where this front axle is, it's actually front mid-engine. This is all behind the front axle. There's reasonable space to work on this, although this one is in phenomenal condition. Whoever owned this definitely took good care of it, and it shows, because a lot of these cars, when you go to a car show, look a little rough, and that's okay. We want to see them driven. I appreciate this little guard right here, because that fan is a real finger clipper. You don't want to trim your fingertips on that. But the quickest way to determine whether something is a Mk1 or not, or a later model, is that the Mk1s are the only ones with the horizontal grille up front, and I just in love with all the badging. Austin Healey understood excitement. They have the red for the 3000. They've got these lightning bolts. They've got wings. I mean, they kind of just took every angle of exciting, masculine motoring for their branding. This one is two-tone, which I think really accentuates the lines of the car as well, which looks just fantastic. They do look good in other colors, British Racing Green, but this black with the white, or beige really, sort of two-tone eggshell vibe is A+. From the rear, iconic. These are the big Healeys. Remember, Austin Healey was building bug-eyed sprites, little baby Healeys like MG midgets. Now, that word, maybe not so kosher today, but that is what they were called. So, not saying it in any pejorative way. But those were ultra small cars. When they came out with the 100 and the 100M, yes, and the 3000, these were the big Healeys, which is very cool. Now, unlike the 100 that we drove on the channel, this has a normal H pattern and a 4-speed with an electronic overdrive. That's fun and nice for highway cruising. I gotta say, I think I prefer the oddball 3-speed in the 100. That 100 really speaks to me, and it felt lighter than this, but we'll get into all the driving dynamics afterwards. So, obviously, it's rear-wheel drive. There's a live rear axle back here, and you get disc brakes up front, drums in the rear, and they're all wire knockoff wheels. And when I say knockoffs, I mean center locks. Well, that's what we call them today, but back in the day, they were knockoffs. And yeah, you use a hammer to knock them off, or a mallet, or something that can bludgeon without destroying that. So use a nice soft mallet to get this thing moving. Anyway, let's go take it for a drive. I do want to start it up with the hood open first, just so you can see everything working. And this particular car, my goodness, does this have the easiest cold start in the world. When this thing is ice cold, it jumps to life instantaneously. However, the hot start usually takes a boot full of throttle, and let's just see what we can do here. So we've got our ignition over here in the center, and then our starter over here on the left. So I'm gonna give a bit of throttle. Well, that was all for naught. She just started right up. It's fantastic. There's our overdrive switch here, our canted shift lever, which is fun because it just reminds me of an AC Cobra. I think it's got that cool look to it. It can be a little awkward to get used to, but we'll get there. And then we should probably put a plate on it so we're legal. That'd be nice, huh? But check that out. Humming along. I love how everything's green, even this alternator or generator. I can't remember which, but you'll tell me in the comments. Let's go drive it. It's a fun day. All right. Sure, we trust it. Look at these door handles. Oh, that's so elegant. And there's no seat belts. So we've got to be careful and drive to A, our abilities, and B, to the traffic. Of low-end torque, makes it really easy to putt around in. I gotta turn this way down. We're gonna blow out these speakers. This is all in second gear. Very easy to drive in second. First gear is pretty low, and I believe unsynchronized, so it doesn't like to go into first gear if you were moving at all. You've got to come to a stop. Treat it a little bit like a Moss box. There's our blinker on the steering wheel. And let's get the muffs on for sound, because we don't want wind noise through the microphones. It's a tight little pedal box, so you've got to be a little cautious about that. The lowest point on the car is this exhaust. So if you're gonna scrape something, it's gonna be that center pipe muffler deal, but I can't be muffling that much. This is a very loud car. I don't always take the kindness of strangers, but he was at basically a dead stop, so it felt safe enough. But you've got to be aware when you're driving a car like this, what gestures you're going to trust and not trust, because getting out into traffic and potentially getting hit in a car like this is pretty dangerous. Oh my goodness, this thing is loud. I kind of love it. It's got 137 horsepower, I believe is the number, and it does feel pretty fast. I mean, this thing moves. It's really got some chops. It's blind over this crest, so there we go. That's why you don't make that pass. We'll wait till it's nice and clear. I'm gonna forget this stupid blinker every time. It doesn't self-cancel. Try to get out of this guy's way because I'm probably smoking him out with this exhaust. There's no cats on this thing. How much fun you can have at relatively low speeds, and it has such great low and mid-range torque that you don't need to wind it out that hard, and it's loud kind of no matter what, so it doesn't have that sensation of like, oh well, I'm missing out on the revs. No. This is motoring. This is what you want to do. It kind of recenters your automotive interest too. Like, this is pretty agricultural. These shifts, my goodness. I mean, it really is like putting a tractor into gear. Not that I have a whole lot of tractor experience, but how I'd imagine it. And it just takes a bit of oomph, and you've got to be thoughtful about everything. But it also slows you down. You know, I'm not rushing anything with this car. There's no need to. Ah yes, the non-Gullwing 300 SL. And I know I look insane because I've got earmuffs on and a camera on my head, but I'll tell you what, guys, who cares? Who cares? Just drive what you want to drive, and if you need to cancel some wind noise with some earmuffs so that way your audience can enjoy it, well, so be it. I'm having the best day ever. Not a great spot. Like, you don't park in a corner. Hang on, we gotta pull in here for a quick second because I just saw something that I'm quite interested in. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, there she is. The 2CV6, one of my favorite cars in the whole world. Oh, you'll love to see it. All right, well, that's a one-way, so I guess we have to do a loop going around. That looks so good in blue. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. Yes, that's what we want to see. That's fantastic! Look at this thing! Just cooking down Route 2. Well, hopefully not cooking. We don't want to cook it. Please don't cook. Just function. I think that's gonna do it for the Austin Healey 3000 Take 2. It's a perfect little Sunday driver, a weekender if you need to. It's not gonna be like the hot rod that you're gonna go and blast around in constantly and just rip tires. It's not a tire slayer. It's just a fun sports car that you can drive at reasonable speeds and everyone's gonna like, and it just speaks volumes to style and class. And I think if you park this out front of the cafe versus the Lamborghini Huracan, people are going to be more interested in this. Straight up. That's the way she goes. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks to Bond Group for tossing me the keys, and happy bidding if you're in the market. This is a really nice one. I've enjoyed driving it. You know, they always take a little bit of effort on the ownership end of things, but I think it'll be worth it. I think she'll run for a while. So don't forget to respect the drive. I'll see you in the next one.